welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am here to do your June 2017 general reading. Let me just first start off by saying, Aries, I really apologize for getting this up late. I know there was a few signs that I didn't get to mention it to during the weeklies, but last Friday I really threw my back out somehow. And Saturday, when I should have been at least starting the monthlies, I accomplished bed and the heating pad on Saturday. That's what I accomplished. So I do apologize for that. But I'm here now. This month I am using Legacy of the Divine, Ciro Marchetti, amazing deck. I've already prayed over your cards, Aries, for love, wealth, health, happiness throughout June 2017. Well, that's definitely going to be the pile, Aries. Okay, so Celtic cross spread. Same as always. And guys, my new subscribers, gosh, I went right into why the monthlies are late. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe. Aries, I also wanted to mention to you guys too, every 1,000 subscribers that I get on YouTube, I do a free 14-card reading, just like this, the Celtic cross spread. It is a $100 reading. But I will be picking a winner. The link to the Facebook page will be listed below. For those of you that would like to get in on that, just like the page. And those of you that would like a private reading with me too, my contact info is always below the videos. Okay, so this is the overall energy. That'll be with you throughout the whole month of June. So the Three of Cups, it is that very social, celebratory energy. Some of you, might be actually hearing something or finding something out. You want to celebrate something. It's a nice light energy, happy. So emotionally, I see most of you, in a really good place emotionally. It really, this is a social energy. So I see you, definitely getting out and about more this month. So the Three of Cups, too, can also come up when, there's a possibility of maybe 3 people being involved in a situation. So for some of you, the Three of Cups can, some of you can be dealing with 3 people. It could just be for some of you. Right at the start here, we have King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords crossing this Knight of Pentacles. So, the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. This Knight of Pentacles could definitely represent an offer, information. Normally in regards to career, assets, finances. So there could be an offer, definitely that you're waiting on, but maybe dealing with some challenges around this with the Five of Swords. or the Knight of Pentacles can represent that forward moving energy. But he is a more he's the slowest knight in of all four of the knights. He's very slow paced, slower moving energy. But he is the only knight that always is successful, always reaches his goal. So for some of you, you're moving slowly but surely, towards something, but it could be just a little bit of a process with the energy, with this energy. And that could be, for some of you, why we have this Five of Swords here. Because this is challenging. Energy, it's fives do represent change, but also a challenging energy. So you might want to move forward quickly, just a lot more quickly than you are moving. And maybe dealing with some challenges when it comes to this. Being able to, move forward quicker than you would like to. It could be for some of you, just even maybe getting a little bit more even aggressive, in regards to, you doing, what you have to do, to reach your goal. So for some of you, that's how you're going to experience this energy at the beginning of the month. If you're, because I'm late, it is the 6th. Maybe you're already experiencing this, going through this, but it is the start of the month here. For others of you, this can definitely be, you putting your foot down, maybe with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Taurus is coming through quite strong, or maybe an Aries person, another Aries person, but just putting your foot down. This could also represent, deceit, conflicts, arguments, and I do not, I do not feel like all of you will be experiencing this energy in that way. I do think that many of you are moving at a pace that's a little bit slower, and I honestly feel like that it's just getting just you're just moving at a pace that's slower, and I think that it's you getting a little more aggressive, because you're wanting to move forward more quickly, toward that goal, that success, faster. And you will reach your goal with the Knight of, it is coins in this deck. I'm sorry, it is coins, but, I refer to it as Pentacles, but in this particular deck. Now in the foundation, we have faith. It's faith in this deck, but it is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is you having the faith in this goal, in whatever it is. Whatever it is that you're moving toward. This is definitely having that faith. But the Hierophant can represent so many things. It can represent large companies, the government. It can represent very important paperwork, documents, marriage, commitments, committed partnerships. So for some of you with the Knight of Pentacles, to be honest, I do feel, really, for some of you, you could have been dealing with challenging, with a challenging relationship. Or you could be married and maybe you're having just some arguments with your spouse. But I do feel for some of you, this is you moving forward slowly. The Knight of Coins is very cautious, methodical, and very careful. And he likes to plan things out before taking any action. He's very careful, and he's going to put that thought into the detail. He's going to think about the details. And he's going to put that thought into action. But he's going to think about them first. Think about the details. And then he's going to put that thought into action. But, definitely before taking it. Just, it's slow energy, but you are moving. Putting that thought into something before taking action. But I do feel, for some of you, this is you really planning things out. For some of you, it could be in a relationship. You could be married, but maybe, slowly, you're moving away from that relationship, or you're distancing yourself from that relationship. Taking your time, being very cautious with this, planning out the details. And with this Five of Swords energy, that could be the challenge, for you, being more aggressive with doing that. Or maybe dealing with someone, just someone with, or just arguments, just dealing with arguments from your spouse. Now, this could also be related to career, or even something legal for some of you. But I feel like at the beginning of the month, it is a great time to plan out the details, because when you do that, Aries, listen to me, please. Technically, you're ahead of the game, right? Or even one step ahead of whatever this is, really. Or whoever this is, whoever else is involved. You will be one step ahead of them. Okay? I mean, the energy totally makes sense. It really does. If this reading resonates with you guys, if it doesn't, look at your moon and your rising signs. Please. Excuse me. Now I think I went from a cold to allergies because this weather, Mother Nature's lost her mind. She's lost her mind this year. Okay, the Emperor. Now this is what's crowning you. Very nice. Look at it in this deck. Right? It's for its structure, its stability. But this is very nice. Very empowering energy. Feeling empowered. Taking back your power in a situation. Taking control in some way. Now, Let me think about this 1 second. I use Bluetooth. I don't have the option to pause. Okay. With the Knight of Coins here and the Hierophant, this definitely, yeah, okay. This could have been an offer, a higher paying position, or even a position of authority. Maybe even some of you starting a new job, receiving that offer, from this, from a large company, right at the start of the month. The Emperor, the Emperor represents, like I said before, that stability, security, but also success. And I see many of you very successful, no matter how you resonate with this reading, no matter how it resonates with you. How it relates, to this. Honestly, I do see you very successful. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming up in the near future, I mean, this is beautiful around the second half of the month. This is karma, destiny, and this is the wheel turning. So if things were slow moving and maybe, you were waiting, to hear about, this new position, about, this higher paying position, this is destiny. Stepping in. The wheel is turning in your favor, Aries. So there are a lot of you that are absolutely, ending cycles, within your life, and moving on to the next cycle or chapter within your life. This is things, happening the way that they're very much, meant for them to happen. And, but definitely moving, forward. And I think doing it quicker than, than you even thought you would do it with the Wheel of Fortune here. And I know, I know I skipped right over the world, and it's just because, come on, rascal. Sorry, my dog is in here. But I just felt, to do that. Where are we? Come on now. I need to let him out, Aries. I'm sorry. Come on. Let's go. He could be bold. He's playing with stuff, and you guys could probably pick that up. And he's under my feet. Okay. Now, because the world is a process. Don't get me wrong. The world is a very blessed energy. And some of you, it definitely represents that movement. You could have, even moved to a new home. You could have traveled long distance with this energy. But this also, represents a very, blessed energy. And I do see for many of you, moving toward that next chapter or cycle within your life. With the energy of the world, it's a little bit of a process, slowly moving from a cycle or a chapter within your life. Slowly moving to the next cycle or chapter within your life. Slow. And I feel like this has just been a very long process for some of you. It's slow moving, but I do see you moving toward that next chapter. With the Emperor, I do see you successful. I know I went right from there to here or here to here because it just, the Knight of Pentacles and the world is almost the same. It's starting, I feel like you're definitely starting this new process. And you are moving on, and you're doing it successfully. And it is because of karma, fate, destiny. This is meant to happen. You see yourself as the Page of Wands. This represents that communication or that news. So for some of you, you're receiving that news or communication that allows for you to be able to move forward. It could be an offer coming through with the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, it's news regarding a new beginning. But this is, very exciting news. Then you have the Fool. The Fool does represent you walking down, down a new path. One that definitely would require, a risk, a leap of faith. Faith, again, just like the Hierophant. Just keeping the faith, remaining positive. But, you starting something new within your life. And I see many of you going in a new direction. The direction that you're meant to go in, that you're destined to go in. And whatever this is in regards to, relationships or something to do with career, but definitely moving in the direction that you're meant to go in. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, in your hopes and fears, this could represent, that new job, so for some of you, a new job or a raise, promotion. The Eight of Pentacles is, an apprenticeship energy. This could be you hoping for that new job or hoping to be rewarded for your efforts and all of your hard work. And I do see that coming through for you. Because whatever it is, it's been a process with the world. You started this in the recent past. And you are moving forward. And you're leaving the month, going into July with the Queen of Wands. So at the end of the month, definitely moving forward with something. Whether that be, a relationship, that might have been, challenging or moving on. I do feel like a lot of you are going to relate to this when it comes to career. I see you moving toward a new job or moving toward that higher paying position, the position of authority. So that's really positive. That's awesome. And it's definitely meant to be. Really. And that's exactly why we have this Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Because literally, guys, you are going to be celebrating. You're going to feel very successful. Listen, if you've been waiting, the waiting is almost over. I feel that. You've done the work already. You've done it. Ten of Swords is under there. That just tells me it's completing. It's done. You know, you're celebrating now at the end of the month. Knowing you're going to feel very successful, wanting to celebrate. And overall, I think it is going to be an amazing month for you, Aries, both financially and emotionally. An amazing month. Amazing. And amazing. Really. I'm not even clarifying anything because there's no need to. If I was going to, it was going to be with the Radiant Rider-Waite. More communication. There you go. Beautiful. That very, challenging communication at the start of the month. Totally. But I feel you very successful, very empowered. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card. Messages from your dolphins with the mermaids. You know what? I do use messages from your angels a lot. I changed it up this month. Aries, June 2017. Additional messages. One. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Don't let these challenges get to you. You have too much amazing energy to let. Yes, things are confusing, challenging. We see that, but it's short. I mean, really, by the second half of the month, the third week, second week, you're this wheel is really starting to turn for you. Look at this Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Feeling passionate, creative, that wand, fiery, ambitious energy. And that's how you see yourself. Too. I mean, receiving what you want, receiving that communication. Beautiful. Get an additional romance angel card. See what's happening in your love lives. What you're getting to. They want it to come. Who am I to argue? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from friends. So you are, your friends are going to help you sort this out, and then you're going to be celebrating. But, friends, family, could be very important. And trust this situation. Unbelievable. It's calling for you to have faith and trust. There you go. Sorry. Faith. I was going to tell you this before I close the reading. Make sure you keep the faith. Stay positive. You will get that job. I will be in this particular relationship. Whatever it is for you, however it resonates. It really is both financially and emotionally a beautiful month. Love it. Aries, I really hope this reading helped you guys out for the month. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. I will see you guys back here very shortly with the morning oracle cards. Take care. Bye-bye.